The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Fear is not a signal to retreat. It is an internal compass, an absolute navigational beacon pointing directly at the exact place where your weakness must be slaughtered so that your greatness can be born. The vast majority of human beings treat fear as an impenetrable wall. The moment they feel that cold, tightening sensation in their chest, they freeze, negotiate, and slide gracefully back into the warm, suffocating mud of their familiar comfort zones. They mistake safety for survival. But that comfortable stagnation is a slow, agonizing death of the spirit. True self-conquest demands that you run directly toward the very things that terrify you. Whatever causes you the highest degree of internal friction is precisely what you must attack next. The obstacles in your path do not merely block your progress, they are the path. When you willingly force your body and mind into the darkness of the unknown, you are performing a sacred alchemy. You are converting raw terror into unvarnished power. If your consciousness has been whispering a specific, ambitious business idea to you late at night, but you are frozen in place by the crippling fear of bankruptcy, judgment, or total public failure, you must start it today. You cannot wait for the weather of life to become perfectly calm before you launch your vessel. The conditions will never be perfect, the market will never feel entirely safe, and the people around you will never fully understand the vision dancing in your mind. The line between a master and a peasant is simply the willingness to move in the presence of doubt. You must take massive, immediate, and aggressive action on that concept, completely discarding the need for absolute certainty. It is infinitely better to step onto the battlefield and take a heavy hit than to sit safely on the sidelines, actively wondering what your life could have become. Real wealth is not a matter of luck. It is a mathematical consequence of a mind that refuses to let fear dictate its financial boundaries. The exact same unyielding standard applies directly to your physical vessel. If your mind is presenting you with a grueling, exhausting workout plan, but you are backing away because you fear the raw pain, the breathless fatigue, or the brutal judgment of an elite gym environment, you must execute that plan immediately. Your body is a flawless mirror of your internal standards. If your physical form is soft, loose, and uncalibrated, it means you have consistently allowed your base feelings to negotiate with your duties. You cannot possess an unshakable, bulletproof mindset inside a temple that you have neglected and poisoned with cheap convenience. Drag your physical form onto the training floor and force your flesh to submit to the absolute dictatorship of your soul. Fall in love with the suffocating strain of the heavy iron. Moving that weight when your muscles are screaming and your mind is begging for mercy is how you pound your character into pure steel. If an exceptional investment opportunity shows itself to you, but you are deeply afraid of risking your capital, clinging desperately to your savings out of an absolute scarcity mindset, you must gather your courage and make that investment. You will never achieve true economic sovereignty by hiding your resources in the dark like a terrified hoarder. Money is a current of energy. It must be directed with an aggressive, calculating confidence toward vehicles that generate long-term freedom. The average herd works 40 hours a week for a steady paycheck, entirely addicted to the illusion of security, while the elite look for calculated risks where they can test their judgment and expand their territory. You must train your eye to see opportunity where others see nothing but danger. Stop letting the primitive, survival-driven part of your brain keep you locked in a small, restricted economic prison. Step into the arena of high-stakes execution. Trust your internal audit and move your capital with absolute authority. How you handle fear in one specific area is exactly how you will handle it when the real crises of life come crashing through your front door. If you fold and compromise on the small, hidden details, if you find an excuse to skip the brutal morning run, if you delay making the cold call, or if you run to the pantry for a piece of chemical garbage the moment you get stressed, you are actively training your biology to fail. Weakness is an invasive, systemic disease. It starts as a tiny concession in the dark and eventually rots out the entire structural foundation of your empire. You must treat every single internal negotiation across your day as a matter of absolute life and death. A man of true self-mastery does not wait for a warm spark of motivation or a comfortable feeling to dictate his output. He establishes a system of automatic precision. He acts because his identity demands compliance from his physical vessel, completely regardless of the shifting weather. This path of total obsession and radical confrontation with your fears is inherently beautifully lonely, and you must learn to take an immense, stoic pride in that complete isolation. The collective crowd is hardwired to seek immediate gratification, cheap escapes, and effortless entertainment. The moment you step away from the pack and declare that you are hunting greatness, the people around you will automatically try to drag you back down into the mud. Your raw, unwavering discipline acts as a blinding, painful spotlight on their own deep-seated laziness, and their fragile egos cannot tolerate it. They will tell you that you are being too extreme, that you need to find balance, and that you should enjoy your youth. Cut those anchors away without a single millisecond of guilt. Let the masses waste their nights, dull their minds with alcohol, and fade into total obscurity. While they are celebrating nothing, you are constructing everything. The passing of time demands constant, unvarnished proof of your commitment to excellence. The universe does not care about what you pulled off last week, last month, or last year. Your past trophies are nothing but dust if you are sitting on the couch right now. True status cannot be bought, inherited, or manufactured by a superficial performance for the public. It is the density of your presence, and it is forged entirely in the dark through thousands of invisible, grueling repetitions. When a man has completely conquered his inner coward, when he has eliminated the cheap digital dopamine, mastered his base impulses, and cleaned his internal temple, his biology changes. His internal fire burns clean and hot. The people around him can instantly sense the unshakable weight of his aura long before he ever speaks a single word. If you are still hiding secret vices, that weakness will leak out of your pores and betray you under high pressure. Look brutally at your current life right now. Identify every single cave you have been actively avoiding because you are tired, stressed, or comfortable. Look at the loose habits, the toxic distractions, and the convenient excuses you tell yourself to justify your lack of real, measurable progress. Burn those bridges today. There is no middle ground in this arena. You are either climbing toward your absolute peak, or you are actively sliding down into total irrelevance. Raise your baseline standards immediately. Demand more from your daily routine than anyone else could ever dare to expect from you. You are the sole author of your own epic, the absolute commander of your own fate. Do not dare to leave this earth without showing reality what your spirit was truly capable of achieving. Lock in your focus, silence the noise of the collective crowd, train your mind to be absolute, forge your body into steel, and keep your soul completely aligned with your highest purpose. Step straight into the darkness of the cave, execute your directives with ruthless precision, and command your destiny until the world has no choice but to bend to your will.